So I did a video the other day about the show Between Brothers with Kadeem Harrison, one of the shows that aired on Fox during the fall 1997 season, and then Fox canceled it all of a sudden, and then UPN picked it up and aired the second season mid-season. There was another show on Fox Broadcasting that almost made it to UPN about years later. For those who don't know, the show above me on the screen is Wanda at Large. And Wanda at Large was a sitcom that aired on Fox from 2 seasons between March 26, 2003 up until November 7, 2003. And the show was produced by, well, actually a production of Warner Brothers Television and starred comedian Wanda Sykes. And it was about Wanda Hawkins, a government worker who decides to become a stand-up comedian. While the show was a hit the first season, Fox did renew the show for the second season, but shortly afterward, they put it on the Friday night death slot, and it honestly didn't last long. And so the last episode of Wanda at Large aired on November 7, 2003, and Fox canceled the show. By a twist of fate, months after the show got canceled, comedian Wanda Sykes said in a January 2004 interview that she wished the show would have launched on UPN instead of Fox. And I'm going to explain to you why I agree with what she said. Now, for those that don't know, UPN had become the house of black sitcoms ever since they debuted with Moesha. And had UPN picked up Wanda at Sykes instead of Fox, or they would have picked it up after Fox canceled it, I think it'll probably would have lasted longer, but not exactly how Between Brothers lasted, even though Between Brothers was a production of Columbia TriStar Television, and the first season did air on Fox, and all of a sudden Fox canceled it, and then UPN picked the show up and aired it Tuesday nights with Moesha and Clueless, in spring of 1999. So it'll probably would have lasted longer on UPN had Wanda at Large premiered on UPN instead of Fox, despite the fact that Warner Brothers Television was the show's producer. And, there were some shows on UPN that were production of Warner Brothers Television, but the WB network was 64% owned by Warner Brothers. And so while I believe that if Wanda at Large would have went to UPN instead of Fox, I believe it would have lasted a few more seasons, maybe 2 or 3. And if that didn't work out, maybe BET. But what I do know is that soon after the cancellation, cable channel TV1 did air a marathon in July 2006, and they also aired the leftover episodes that went unaired soon after Fox canceled it. Do you think Wanda at Large would have done better on UPN than Fox, since Wanda Sykes said that she wished her show would have launched on UPN instead of Fox? Personally, I do agree with her, because UPN was known for black sitcoms, even though they had a lot of other shows like sci-fi shows and was Star Trek. But I could see Wanda at Large on UPN. Maybe so it would have lasted longer. Let me know your thoughts.